proceed. I want my ruins, you know what? I'm going down. What was that? My weapon wasn't made for this. Oh, you. Okay, this game's slow. This game wants to kill me. Come on. Okay, you know what the smart thing will be? I hate Paco, man. This wasn't made for me. Now how do we go about this? Go here. And then I think I can make that. How do you jump again? Nice. The obvious choice is to go there, but before I do that... Oh fuck, never mind. Should have gone there. Yo, my luck is insane. Yo, this weapon is going to kill me. Oh yes, Black Rabbit. Shit, where was it again? I have to find it later on. Make that. Wait, what? I think I can make that, but you know what? Can't be too sure. Where is it? I doubt this is the intended way. Ah, damn. I did the hard way. Okay, this is the end. I still have to go into that place. Let's teleport here. Oh wait, never mind here. Now where was the Black Brotherhood? I think it was around here. No. Shit, where was it? Ah, up. So whose room was this? Oh, the eldest brother. This is like Scarecrow. So we have that, we have this, we have this. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like mine is the best. I mean, it fits, look at this. We have this. Oh, wait, why can't I see the description? Okay, alchemist hat. You see? Then we have this. Alchemist. And then, if you look at my weapon, bro, the alchemist got style. What can I say? Okay. Because I video I was watching, Jana. It was about the ending of Kaiju number 8. It had a trash ending, bro, from what I heard. What's the point of this? Unless it's a path I didn't find.
Unraveling.
Oh shit.
All left alive will freeze here. This is where we die.
Yo, chill. Yo, I like that one. Hand it over.
Leave this laboratory for the sake of craft.
So wait, you're telling me the legendary stalker got killed by this fraud? see. I see, I see. It's one of those. You know what? I have no respect. I know what I'm gonna do. Human. She also does overheat. Heat resistance.
My mind ablaze! Make it stop! Alchemist bastard! What did your drugs do to me?
Okay, she does a few combos.
No one leaves this laboratory for the sake of craft.
You know what? I'm playing as. I like this boss.
All left alive will freeze here. This is where we die. Alchemist bastards! What did your drugs do to me? I must hold on. Don't lose reason, Veronique. Don't give up. Don't give in. Leave this laboratory for the sake of craft.
I got my shit rocked. Bro, they better give me that weapon. I mean, I don't need it. This one. However. I don't think.
for the sake of craft.
I should stop doing charge heavy. I mean, it does a lot of...
Its resolve for revenge and not being able to protect the world, Kafka obviously took the deep and mutated into a unicorn, unleashing waveforms belonging to neither a human nor Hydra. Its fortitude level
All left alive will freeze here. This is where we die. Hold on! Don't lose reason, Veronique! Don't give up! Don't give in!
delayed attack. Golly. Fucking destroy it.
Never give in.
Let's go. Get dunked on.
Forgive me. I did terrible things to you.
Yes, apologize.
Drug. Their cure. It twisted my mind. I put you in danger. I'm sorry. Please, I beg of you. Nothing must leave this place. This cursed lab. Those cursed beings. Their test subject. Created from the legacy of the ruins. The two-faced overseer. It cannot be allowed to live. Do me this one last favor. If you mean that red-headed stalker, she did pass through here. Back when I could still think straight. We were rivals once. In the end, she showed true compassion. I'm done. Head to the coast. Find Leia. I die as I lived, without regret. Remember me. Veronique of Krat.
You are a fine warrior. That hammer of yours was worthy. Okay, a control coolant key, Veronica's will, and what's her will? Many stalkers are collaborating with the alchemists in their vile human experiment, those shameless wretches. I cannot stand and watch the betrayal. I plan to put an end to their treason. I now leave this final message for my comrades who pledged to join me in this attack. None of us shall survive. I'm truly sorry, Veronique. Damn, you are a warrior. The bastards. Yeah, that name is fitting. Oh, the bastards sided with the alchemists and the sweepers and the nobles. I guess, I mean, you can see why. What's the time? Oh, nice. I don't know if that's the way to proceed. I think that's the way to proceed. No. I think this is the way to proceed. So...
Patience and emotion. It made a lot of sense and was a great for Fuse Kaiju as the true inheritors of Earth. He believed in the survival of number 4 as Venus glimpse of it, but that's all we got. Number 9. Completely out of nowhere is similar feeling, right? The biggest blast ever. Deacon fortitude level, but obviously to the deep and mutated into unleashing flames belonging to neither human nor kaiju. His fortitude level became unmeasurable, and this was linked to the status of Atka having to give away his humanity to gain power. The less its human shape, it had permanently turned into a kaiju. But nonetheless, embodying a true hero of Japan, Capcom comes back for round 2, with Mina firing off the biggest blast ever. Deacon or Shinomiya using multiple numbered weapons and surpassing the limits, and their entire defense force creating an power to hit the floor and kill the 400-year-old Rick. Now, not much else to explain about the Daikaiju striking error, because it literally says nothing and has no character development. That's why this is opportunity for Kafka's new power to hit the core and kill the 400-year-old Rick. Now, there's not much else to explain about the Daikaiju striking error, because guess what? It literally says nothing and has no character development. That's why nowhere is similar feeling. Were invested in a villain with actual as Mina saw a glimpse of it, but that's all we got. Number 9, Monstrous, brilliant villain.
Bro, this guy. How did you survive here? Everything was frozen over. So wait, is this not the way to proceed? Right, no wait. I thought that. Okay, I'm so confused. I thought the place where she was guarding was the way to proceed. This shit makes no sense. This game is too big. You know what? Before I do this, let's go back. Let's circle back. Because it's getting crazy.
Kaiju as the true inheritors of Earth. He believed in the survival of the fittest, where Kaiju should evolve beyond limitations and emotions.
Ah shit, I can't
It
come
made a
back.
lot of sense and was a great foil to Kafka's motivations of wanting to prove his humanity by using the very power they feared most. However, the Maraiki monster, it was completely big in all aspects. And another criticism I have about the ending is Kafka. This dude barely develops as a character. He's supposed to be a 32-year-old, a grown man with life experience and trauma. That was the whole point of his arc in the beginning of the manga. He subverted the usual shonen mold and tropes, but by the end, throughout the manga, he's acting like your generic 17-year-old shonen protagonist, yelling about the power of friendship without offering any deeper challenge to the enemy's beliefs. You'd expect Kafka to confront number 9 about it, but he never really answers that. He just punches harder and harder each time. There's no moment where Kafka reflects on his humanity or uses his age and wisdom to counter number 9's twisted logic. He just remembers his child self that he failed and wants to fulfill a promise with Mina. But I'll get to the shit with her in just a minute because they all celebrate. We see Kafka's number
The worst move ever. Last time take this. Blade, let it rip. Wait, they married? What?
states he's dying with regrets, but as long as he gave it everything.
Wait a second.
And well, now she will have a peaceful future. However, things get dark real quick. Kafka dies for a second time. The souls and energy residing in number 8 fade away into nothingness. They dip after getting what they want, and since he took the deal becoming one of them, Kafka accepts his fate. In his inner conscience, Kafka speaks to his younger self.
Shut up, shut up. Okay. Breaking news. Cruise ship disaster. Is that like the Titanic? 13 noteworthy figures in Krat society is believed to die after a cruise ship belonging to one of the individuals capsized late at night. City officials informed us excursion aboard the ship was part of the educational tour meant to give the dignitaries a full view of Krat's history, culture and philosophies. They further alleged that an immediate family member of the head of the workshop union was among the fatalities. Attempt to contact the organizers of the fatal excursion has failed. So far, they appear to have disappeared without trace. While the families of victims seek answers, the city officials have designated the next 2 weeks as an official remembrance period, published without redaction, and make sure to keep that reporter out of the loop. That reporter. I was talking about Medoro, the reporter. Because he's like an investigator. He can sniff them out. La Vedata head. Is that like a strength? Bro, what is this sex toy, bro? Oh my goodness. It's a fucking dildo. Yo, this shit goes hard. Okay, continue.
As Judson Heisenberg does, as Abner states he's dying with regrets. But as long as he gave it everything he had, he's content. Because in truth, the one dream he had to lie side by side with his girl came true. Now I know what you're expecting. The final chapter is going to show them dating or confess their feelings, or even better, they're married, right, ABD? Remember, they were simply the captain and vice captain of the Kafka Corps in the childhood, right? 9 years prior to the start of the manga, Mina was blessed with incredible power and passed the exam with ease, whereas Kafka failed over 5 times. But Mina's innate talent proved to be a curse without Kafka by her side. Mina was terrified fighting all alone and Elderman's pressure. She prayed for Kafka to hurry up as she was lonely without him. She actually grew depressed when she realized that he would never make it. It was foreshadowed even more times that these two are actually in love with each other. I look back at chapter 69, Kafka runs into Mina on the rooftop where she asks him to stay, and she opens up for the first time in 9 years, telling Kafka that he's always the one who drives her. Like I'm about to crash out, man, because where did this entire subplot even go? It was flushed down the toilet for no reason, and even if it wasn't a ship and their feelings were platonic, give us some more reason to believe that and some planning of death. Where is it? But I kinda jumped ahead for a second.
Damn, one hit, I lose 2 plays? Bruh. gonna end the stream on a high note, so let's go next area. But before I do that, let's go to this place.
A coma for 4 months, and during that time, bruh, literally nothing really changed, except for the small detail that, 1,316 kaiju showed up. 18 of them were Dai Kaiju, and some of them are numbered, meaning their magnitude is 9.0 or higher. Then, get this, Japan took 56.4 trillion yen in damage. That's around $359 billion. So basically, the economy is like actually cremated. Tell me how Japan's gonna bounce back from that without selling their entire soul to the IMF or getting bailed out by the US like it's 1945 again. And let's be honest, for a new generation in that world, them wanting to buy a house, gone. Stable jobs, deleted. Them having dreams, bro, they're gonna be in.
If you start as former warlord, you will receive Pinka. If you start as Yako, you will receive Whitebeard.
Why can't I pat her?
As Straw Hat Pirate, you will receive Whoopi. Former warlords and Yako are so good. Of course, choose to be Straw Hat Pirate. Whoopi can advance into Nickel form. Going into battle with Zoro can also trigger bombs. Cleanse all debuffs. All attacks burn enemies and boost critical chances.
Bro,
Let's enjoy this.
I cannot believe my eyes. You found one of my discs. I'm touched, truly. Collecting may seem a silly thing to you, but this simple act connects me deeply to the larger world. Just imagine, who were the ancient beings who engraved these discs? Did they worship a god, curse a devil? Or had they endured dark times as we have and sought the solace of an angel? Imagine.
Oh my goodness, no!
Well met,
Ah,
Lamacchio. Oh, you just missed him. He left in a rush after receiving some documents. As the leader of the bastards, he is a busy fellow, you know. The legendary backbreaker, you mean? No, I've heard nothing about her. All I know is that she is far too rough on ordinary citizens when rescuing them. Please. Oh, my back still aches.
$50,000. Oh yeah, what's happened?
Well,
No, this. Oh no, this is boss weapon. Wait, she didn't give me a boss weapon? Oh damn. Stagger duration, perfect god. Let's do this. Remove. Shit, do I? Never mind. craft this even though I can't. Wait, what? I can't craft it? Damn.
Fleurs de l'ombre, je tombe seul sous la pluie. Ton souvenir est de lui. Je te cherche dans mes souvenirs fanés. Mais je ne te vois plus pas. Montre-moi la lumière, garde-moi, s'il te plaît, sors-moi de cette obscurité.
Ah, we want this.
Montre-moi la lumière, garde-moi, s'il te plaît, sors-moi de cette obscurité écrasante. Montre-moi la lumière, garde-moi dans ton cœur.
9 more minutes until the stream ends. Then I'm calling it. So Farhan, you need to reach the third boss. Kill him. Or kill her.
Applying for internships at companies that no longer exist. It's like, congrats, you survived the kaiju war. Now suffer under hyperinflation, rent you can't pay, and a 70-year mortgage. Just like us for real in the real world. This is absolutely stupid. We then learned the public believed in a conspiracy theory that the government was trying to reduce the population with kaiju number 8 being the mastermind behind it all. Everyone is wondering who is number 8 and why was it working alongside the defense force as a bioweapon. No information is given to the public and everything is classified, so Kafka must hide his identity. Number 8 is not dead after all. What the fuck is going on here? Apparently the arse pools don't end. The general must have stopped the souls from leaving to heaven to finally receive the peace they wanted. He either forced them to stay or they made the decision themselves to help out this error. Like, I'm just saying, if it was me, I'm telling you to fuck right off. I'm going to heaven, bro. Why am I in prison? It makes no sense. Why couldn't Kafka just receive his combat suit again and realize his 0% score was number 8's doing and his real score is 96% just like Mina, since they have the same result and promise as in their childhood.
Veronique fought until the bitter end. But even if we could have helped her, it was far too late. At least her suffering is over.
Indeed it is.
I hope she can be at peace and rest now.
Oh. Ah, is this Trismegistus? Ah, there it is, the submarine. So this is below the water level. Kind of. before maybe those are blood. So I see what's gonna happen. We're gonna move around, go underground, pop back to that side. Damn, all that doo-doo. Oh, never mind. That ain't doo-doo. That's decomposition? Decomposed human body. We are going down, I'm telling you. Never mind. I stand corrected. Five more minutes. Is that Alidoro? The real one? Even the music. Yo. Alidoro! I missed you, buddy. Damn, look at that aura. The real one.
I suppose I should expect to meet strange people in such a strange place.
I know your sister.
I smell blood on you. But, interesting. It's the blood of alchemists. Still, that doesn't prove we aren't enemies. Let me get this straight. Quite by accident, you found an object belonging to the legendary stalker at the zoo. If all that is true, can you show me this object? This is a photo of Leia and her two apprentices. This locket does belong to her. I'll take you at your word that you wish to help Leia. I'll trust you. For the moment. My name is mine to hold. But you have my word that I am not your enemy.
I know your
nor Leia's.
sister.
I
Come on,
consider
tell him.
any enemy of the alchemists an ally.
Confess.
Stay
Oh my goodness, they
and
get
rest a
me.
while.
About his identity.
I'm just someone fighting against the alchemists. I have my reasons. But I must hide my identity to protect the person
Yeah,
most
no,
dear
it's
to me.
your sister, bro. Come on, don't
I
be
can't
Brendan.
rest until I
Fake.
finish investigating the alchemists.
Oh my goodness.
If you're open to it,
Geppetto, come on. Geppetto,
I
stop
would
and
like to
speak.
ask for your assistance.
Bro, you have it, bro. Come on.
I'm tracking a dangerous relic the alchemists freed from the ruins. A calamity that is wreaking torment upon Krat. But the immense power of that relic wasn't enough to satisfy the alchemists. They also retrieved the remains of the ancient warrior that was protecting it, and conducted vile experiments on their finds. These experiments have yielded results already, transforming one test subject into a living weapon. I must stop this monster before they unleash it upon the city. If you plan to continue exploring this facility, take this horn. Blow it if you find the two-faced overseer. No matter where you are in this facility, I'll hear it and come to your aid.
Damn. Fighting with Alidoro. About the legendary.
Legendary. Leia probably hates that title. She stepped up only because no one else could. Too many stalkers were lost to that evil, murderous puppet. But a great title such as that comes with many risks. And now, Romeo is in danger.
Romeo. my
Leia
buddy.
is desperate to find any news of him. It must be even worse for her since she has lost an apprentice once before.
Yes, she lost me.
Would you like to ask me anything more?
Appa.
Trouble erupted at the zoo, and Romeo went to deal with it alone. Leia and Romeo had their own brand of justice. I wouldn't call them vigilantes, but they did their best. Regardless, Romeo could handle himself. Nothing should have troubled him on this mission. But he went missing. It's possible that this is some old grudge coming back to stab Leia in the back. Being the legendary stalker does make you a constant target to resentful enemies. Leia maintains several places along the coast that she uses as base camps. I'd seek her out in that area. Take a look at this. This tree. What could it possibly be?
Wait, that's a person.
It looks almost
It's a tree.
human-like. I dare not imagine what plans they have
Oh,
for
I
it.
remember. Gold coin.
But I'm certain this tree bears significance.
I know what it is. I remember. They are like listeners. People who are like Sophia, who are turned into trees that can be mined. Give me a second. I need to reload.